guys, today I'm going to be sharing with you my January favourites and empties, and I mentioned in my New Year's resolution video, which if you haven't seen that, I will leave that link below in case you want to check it out, but I mentioned in that video that this year I'm going to be putting my favourites and my empties for each month together into one video, just because I don't always have a lot of favourites to share with you and stuff, and I don't always have a lot of empties to go through either. So I thought it just kind of made sense to put them together. But it's kind of funny because this month I actually have quite a lot of empties and quite a few favourites, so I'm just going to go ahead and jump straight into this video because I don't want it to be too long. So first of all, I'll start off with my favourites, and I'll start off with my makeup favourites of the month. And as I was kind of grabbing my favourites together for the month, I realised this month has been the month of MAC. I've really been loving my MAC products this month. So first of all is an eyeshadow look I've really been loving, and it's using all the glitters on the lid and then putting some Mulch in the crease in the outer corner. And I've been really loving that for the first half of this month. For the second half, I've had an eyeshadow palette that I'm trying to use up because I'm trying to use up some of my makeup. But I do have a video coming up on kind of me trying to use up my makeup, so if you're interested in that, then stay tuned for that. That should be my next video, I believe, so make sure you check that out if you are interested. But yeah, definitely for the first half of the month, all that glitters and Mulch have been my go-to eyeshadow look. I've absolutely been loving it. And it's funny because Mulch is actually one of the very first eyeshadows from MAC that I ever got. And I kind of used it when I first got it, and then I picked up Satin Taupe, which is next to it. It's this one here. And Mulch just kind of got pushed to the back because I love Satin Taupe so much. And it's only been just recently, like literally this past month, where I've picked up Mulch again, and I absolutely love it. It's so gorgeous. It's a lovely kind of bronzy brown shade. It's not too dark, it's not too light either. It's absolutely perfect paired with all that glitters on the lid. And it's just a really lovely kind of everyday neutral look that I was absolutely loving. And if it wasn't for me trying to use up some of my makeup, I would definitely be still wearing this eyeshadow combination. So they are the first two. My next favourite is a brush that I have been using all month long to apply my eyeshadows, and it is the Sedona Lace EB09. This brush is seriously amazing. I believe it's a dupe for the MAC 217, and I know Sigma do a brush similar to this as well. This kind of, it adds definition to the crease as well as blends it out at the same time. I can also use this on its side and kind of sweep eyeshadow onto my lid as well, which is how I've been using the Mulch. I've kind of swept it into my crease and then I just kind of drag it down onto my lid, and it just blends everything so beautifully. It makes applying eyeshadow so easy. This is definitely a brush I would recommend. I absolutely love it, so it's definitely been a favourite this month. Back onto MAC now with this concealer. This is the Studio Finish Concealer SPF 35, and I'm in the shade NC15 because I am so pale at the moment. This is a concealer that I picked up at the very beginning of this year. It might have even been the very end of last year actually. You guys might have remembered me saying how in December I was having a lot of trouble getting to sleep. I was going to bed really late. It was really awful, and I had such bad under eye circles because of that. So I wanted to get a heavy duty concealer because all of the ones I had weren't really covering up my dark circles. This is amazing. It's so amazing. It is a little bit more difficult to apply, particularly under the eyes. You really have to kind of pat it and blend it in. It doesn't really go on cakey. You kind of have to be a bit careful with it. I think you could over apply it and have it look cakey, so I just do like the thinnest layer all around my eyes. I even took it onto my eyelids as well. It just blanks everything out. It just conceals everything, gives me a really lovely canvas to start working kind of with my eyeshadows. And it's just so amazing. I'm so impressed with how high coverage this is. It doesn't crease, it stays in place all day, and I can use it kind of on my face on any blemishes. I have a red dot on the end of my nose, which I've mentioned a few times, and this covers it the best out of any concealer that I've tried so far. I absolutely love it. A little of this goes a long way, so this is going to last me ages. So yeah, it is kind of on the pricier side, but like I said, it will last forever, and it's such an amazing concealer. I don't think I could be without this now, unless I find something that's even better. Yeah, oh, it's so amazing and I love it. So that's my next favourite. And my last makeup favourite is again from MAC, and it is this blush in Melba. And again, I picked this up at the beginning of the year. I picked it up at the same time as the concealer. And it is just such a lovely shade. I wouldn't have thought to pick this out for myself, but It's kind of peachy on the verge of terracotta, but it just looks so, so lovely. You don't need very much of this at all. I think you could over apply this, so I just use a very small amount with a fluffy brush and apply it to my cheeks, blend it back to my hairline, and it just looks so, so lovely. I love this blush so, so much, and it also looks lovely with a little bit of Benefit's Coralista over the top, just to give it a bit of a sheen. It just, oh, I love that so much. It makes me look really healthy and glowing, but natural at the same time. It doesn't look like I've applied tons of blush to my cheeks, so I really, really love this blush. So that's all of my makeup favourites. So now on to a fashion favourite of the month, and it is this jumper from H&M. I don't know if you're really going to be able to see it too well. But it's just so lovely. Like I said, it's from H&M. I can't remember exactly how much it was. It was probably around £15 maybe. But I got this towards the end of last year, and this month I've been wearing it so, so much. I think if I could get away with it, I would probably wear it every single day. I love it that much. But it's just this. It's actually a kind of hot pink and black kind of colouring. I'm not really sure how you would describe this kind of pattern on it, but yeah, it kind of looks red from a distance, and it's just so lovely. It's got a little pocket on the front. It's slightly longer in the back. I don't know if you're really going to be able to tell. It's slightly longer in the back, so it covers your bum. It's got really long sleeves, which kind of just cover your hands, which I love. I love sleeves that cover my hands. I don't know why, it just kind of annoys me when I can't pull the sleeves down over my hands. But this does. It's lovely. It's kind of a shearer top, so I usually wear a black cami top underneath it. It just hangs lovely on the body. It's really kind of slouchy and comfy and casual, but at the same time I have been wearing this to work. So yeah, I can't say enough good things about this jumper. I absolutely love it, and like I said, I would wear it every single day if I could. On to some random favourites. The first is my life book, which I got for Christmas from Ben. I am loving this so, so much. It's making staying organised so easy. I kind of have everything in here that I need, all of kind of any dates or anything, birthdays, appointments. I've got all my meals for the week planned out in here. On the week to view, on the month to view, it's been absolutely brilliant for planning out my videos and blog posts and stuff when I need to film. I've got kind of blocks marked out for when I've got days off, so I know, oh, I might be able to like fit in extra filming on that day. I've got notes down the side of videos that I want to film or I did. That has been amazing. I've got my budget in here, just everything. It's just so amazing. My to-do list for the month. I just love this so, so much. It's kind of on the larger size, but for everything that it contains, it kind of needs to be bigger. But yeah, absolutely been loving this organiser. And next, my next favourite is my phone. I got a new iPhone 5S. The phone that I had before was the iPhone 4S, I believe, and I'd had that for a couple of years. So I was so glad when that contract came to an end and I was able to get a new one. So yes, this is the iPhone 5S in white, and I love the case that I've got on it as well. I just think that's so, so gorgeous. And this is just amazing. It's got 64 megabytes of memory, or is it gigabytes? 64 gigabytes? 64 whatever it is, which is brilliant because like I said, I was always filling up my last phone memory with kind of pictures and videos and all of my music and stuff, so this is absolutely brilliant. I now don't have to worry about filling up the memory because I'm nowhere near it, and this has a better front-facing camera, which is perfect. It's brilliant for Snapchat and Instagram pictures as well. This is probably going to sound really self-centered and vain, but when I'm taking like pictures of myself for Instagram pictures, I'm trying to do like a face of the day or take pictures of my makeup or anything like that, this front-facing camera has been so great, because otherwise the picture is so blurry if I try to use the front-facing camera on my old phone, or I'd be kind of holding it up, which way around? I'd be holding it up this way and have a mirror here to try and see if I'm in the frame, if I'm in focus and all of that kind of stuff. It's just a big hassle, and this just makes it so easy. But like I said, it does kind of sound a bit vain, but if you guys are on Instagram, if you take pictures of makeup or anything like that, then you will know how much more simple it is having a good quality front-facing camera. So yeah, that was that favourite. And then let me think, last favourite, music for the month. Oh my god. My favourite album I've been listening to so much this month is actually the Pitch Perfect album, which you guys know I love that film. That was in my December favourites, and I honestly listen to at least one song off of that album every single week. Most days I will listen to something from it. I absolutely love it. I cannot get enough of that film, and the music and Anna Kendrick is amazing. Oh, I just love it so much. I think my favourite song from the album is the Price Tag Don't You Forget About Me mashup that they do. It's like the Bella's Final song that they do. Oh, I love that song so much. It puts me in such a good mood every time I hear it. I love it so much. But there are so many songs off of that album that I love. I've just kind of been listening to it constantly this month, so that's definitely a favourite. So I think that is possibly all of my favourites for the month. So now I'm going to jump into my empties, and like I said, I've got quite a lot of those to get through as well. So I'm going to try, hopefully this video isn't too long, but I hope you guys are still with me. So first of all is my face wipes. These are the Dirty Works Gently Does It. I'm not going to go on about these because you guys know I love that. Next is a deodorant. This is the Palmolive Soft and Gentle Sensual Aromatherapy Anti-Perspirant deodorant in the scent Wild Rose and Vanilla. This was okay, but it's very powdery, and it kind of, you could see a cloud of deodorant in the air, and it kind of choked me a little bit. But it was okay. It's just a little bit too powdery and florally for my liking, so I probably wouldn't repurchase that just for those reasons. It was a good deodorant, but just personal preferences, I wouldn't repurchase that. I also used up my Bastiste dry shampoo for medium and brunette hair, and I've already repurchased one of these. I love this. Smells so good. It doesn't leave my hair kind of looking ashy or anything like that. It just works really well on days when I just want to prolong my hair for an extra day before I then wash it, and it's just so amazing. I've done a whole video on this product and how I use it, so if I can remember I'll leave that link below. If not, just search my channel for Bastiste dry shampoo. Next is the cotton wools, the Boots cotton wool double-faced round pads, which have kind of two different textures. I love these cotton wool pads. They are amazing. The texture side is pretty much the only side that I use, and it's just great for really getting mascara off, or if I'm using a toner to kind of like add an extra exfoliation layer. It's great for removing nail polishes. It's just amazing. Next is a body wash. This is the Soap and Glory Sugar Crush Fresh and Foamy Body Wash. This smells so, so good. I was so sad when I used this up. I was kind of savouring it, and I've now used up every last little drop I can get out of this, and I will be repurchasing this at some point because I love it so much. It smells so good. It has lime in it and kiwi juice water. It smells so good. It smells citrusy and fresh and uplifting, but at the same time it smells kind of sweet as well. It's a lovely body wash on its own. It's almost like a lotion. It feels really creamy on the skin. It leaves my skin feeling soft, and at the same time it's also really great for shaving. Honestly, using this on my legs when I shave just gives me the smoothest, softest finish. I love this. I will definitely need to repurchase this. And this huge container is only £8, I believe, and it lasted me forever, and it's got a really handy pump on it. It's just perfect, and I love it, and I would recommend it. If you haven't tried it, go get it, go smell it. You need this in your life. It's amazing. Definitely recommend it, and I will definitely be picking up more of this at some point soon. Or probably not soon, because I've got quite a lot of body washes that I need to use up, but I might just buy it anyway. Next is a bath product. This is the nSpa Indulgent Chocolate Waffle Bath Syrup. I do have a little bit left in this, but it's so difficult to get out, but I'm just going to call this done now. This smells like a chocolate waffle. It is amazing. The only problem with this is once you get it into the bath, it smells very synthetic-y, and although it gives you lots of bubbles initially, they disappear really quickly. So I'm not sure how much I would recommend. Probably wouldn't repurchase this, and I've had this in my collection for so long now. I just wanted to get it used up. So that was that. My last empty is this little sample I got from Boots of the Eau Thermale from Avene. It's the Skin Recovery Cream. Yeah, I don't really know what I didn't really think much of this. I don't think it did anything special. Like I said, it was just a free sample. I was buying some things at Boots, and I got to the checkout, and the girl gave me some samples for some reason. So I had this, and I had another one which I used up ages ago. But this was okay, but you know, it didn't do anything special. I don't think I would really recommend it, but I used up that. And then, so that's all of my empties, and then I just have 3 things that I'm throwing out this month because well, the first thing I really don't like, and the other 2 are kind of used up. So the first thing is this Sure deodorant. It's the long lasting protection in Cool Pink. This I purchased recently and I tried to use it, but this honestly chokes me every single time I try to use it. I've barely used it. I've maybe used it for maybe 2 weeks and I can't use it. It honestly chokes me so bad every time I use it, and I can't get on board with it. So this I definitely wouldn't recommend. I think it did, it did its job as a deodorant, but it kind of left that kind of white powdery marks under your arms that got all over my clothes. And like I said, the main thing about this is that it choked me. I think it was only £1, maybe £2. It was on offer or something. It was really inexpensive, which is why I picked it up, but I definitely wouldn't recommend it, so do not buy that. And then the last two things are a couple of eyeliners, which I don't know if you can see, they're really tiny diddy little eyeliners, and that's mainly the reason why I'm now getting rid of them. So the first one I have is the Smokin liner from Benefit, which is just a black pencil eyeliner, and the second is one of the Gosh Velvet Touch eyeliners in Truly Brown. This is such a tiny little stub, and the main reason, I kind of went through my makeup collection, which like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm going to have a video coming up, I believe it's my next video, on makeup that I'm trying to use up and why I'm doing all of that. So if you're interested in any of that, make sure you watch that video. But basically I was going through all of my makeup collection and kind of pulling out things that were about to go off or that I wanted to use up, and I came across these two and I just thought I'm not going to use these. This Smokin liner kind of looks like it's going mouldy, and I've tried sharpening it and it's not coming off, so I just don't really feel comfortable using it, so I'm throwing that one out. And then kind of the same for this Gosh one. It's really tiny and the pencil has actually come out, like the, what would you call it, the pencil lead? It's not really lead, but you know what I mean. The actual product has come out of the pencil, so yeah, and it's just kind of really old and grubby, and I don't really feel comfortable using this anymore, so that's why I'm using that up. So I just thought I'd chuck those in there. I do really love the Gosh Velvet Touch eyeliners. I've mentioned those a couple of times before. I definitely rate those, and I would definitely repurchase them, but I've got so many eyeliners at the moment I do not need to repurchase it. The Benefit one was nice. It gave a really nice kind of soft smudgy look. It wasn't like an intense black, so that was nice, but again, I have way too many eyeliners to need to go and pick up any more. So that is everything. I hope this video wasn't too long. So that's all my favourites for January, all of the products that I've used up in January and which ones I've repurchased, and then just a few ones that I'm chucking out at the end there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I hope it's not been too long. And that's about it. So I hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope you have a great rest of the week. And if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed and check out all of my other links below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys! Oh, I just dropped my makeup and got it all in my fingers. Meh. I took a chunk of gorgeous gold, and this electro was already really beaten up anyway, but